So I want to give everybody a update on my bike. I bought this bike about 6 weeks ago. It's a 1980 Honda Cb750, the F model, the Super Sport. I bought it not running. Carbs were off, missing the airbox. It did have about 130 average, 120 compression on all 4 cylinders. It was in good shape overall, considering it hasn't ran in probably, I'm gonna guess, about 10 years. The carbs obviously were a mystery just because they were off. What else? It needed new intake boots. It needed new airbox boots. The coils turned out to not be good, so these are aftermarket coils. We'll see how those do overall. Brakes were not seized up, which was nice. I did change the pads just so I can ensure that they were gonna stop good. I do need, however, to get a new master cylinder, which I'll do that. I'm gonna order some new drag bars, a little bit lower profile. All the gauges worked. I had to troubleshoot the headlight and everything like that. It was actually missing the headlight because it had an aftermarket fairing on here, and it had like a square headlight and everything like that. It was kind of ugly, kind of dumb. So I changed that. I did an oil change, kind of polished up a lot of these side covers. Turned out pretty good. I did have to put a new valve cover gasket on, new plugs, the wires and the boots came with the coils. What else did I do? This, for some reason on the original one, was not shifting left, or it wasn't, the left was not working. All the electronics worked. I'll go ahead and start it for you all. This is an absolute cold start. Just grabbed it out of the garage. This is absolutely a cold start to this engine. Needs the choke in or out. Takes a few minutes to warm up. Really good. That's what I heard these old Cb7 My seat, my tank, and my side covers are with a decal guy here in town, and he's getting me some new decals, and it's going to be all repainted. I'm actually going to do a white, like a pearl white paint with brown, like a brownish orange and black trim, which should be pretty cool. I'll link some pictures in the video if I figure out how to do that, just to see or show you guys how the end result will be. But thing runs pretty good. Pretty excited to get it out in the late spring and through the summer this year. Leave me a comment if anybody else has one of these bikes and has any info and some recommendations on how to tune these up good.